Hi Taurus, welcome to Light Sage Intuitive, or welcome back to my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your support. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am going to start by drawing an oracle card for you. This is the overlying energy or the message and guidance from Spirit. I'm going to draw the card now, but I will read from the book, but I'm not going to read this until the end of the reading. Let's see, what do we have for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What guidance do we have for Taurus, please? 3. You have the Ancient Ones in reverse, or the Medicine. You have the Beloved in reverse, or the Medicine. And you have the Gatherer upright. So we will read these at the end of the reading. I'm going to grab a couple of Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards just to see what you need to focus on, or you need to focus your energy. For Taurus, please. Okay, Taurus. One more. There we go. Okay, we got 4. We'll take them out. So we have Strength, Root Chakra, Smoky Quartz. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. We have Calmness, Crown Chakra, Rainbow Moonstone. To calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. All right, Taurus, don't feed the animal. All right, Destiny, follow your instincts, they lead to the truth. This is Third Eye Chakra, Fluorite. And the only illusion is separation. This is Chakra Balance, Unity, recommending blue lace agate, amethyst, or new jade. All right, so Strength, Calmness, Destiny, and the only illusion is separation. Focus on your root chakra, your crown chakra, and your third eye chakra. All right, Taurus, let's take a look at what the cards have to say for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so your energy or the energy around you, Taurus. 5 of Pentacles, you are feeling lack. You're feeling shut off, cut out, isolated, feeling alone. You might not be receiving communication from someone or regarding something. You're feeling alone, like you don't have enough. It is a perception. This isn't just a perceived reality. If you look up and count your blessings, see that there are people around you willing to offer support. The energy around the question, 3 of Cups, reconciliation, wanting to reunite, wanting to get out of this isolated feeling, wanting to reconnect. What's on your mind, subconsciously or consciously? Temperance, there's a need for balance. There's a need to take time with this, as well as there's a need for healing in this situation. And the Empress, wanting to be, this is you, Taurus or Libra, but I feel like it's you, needing balance, recognizing that there's things about this that you intuitively know. You're very aware. You have an understanding, and you're illuminated. You're aware about this, but you also know through your inner knowing that there is a requirement for things to take time in divine timing, and that this cannot be rushed. This temperance is alchemy. It's about mixing disparate things together just a little bit at a time, mixing a little bit, letting it settle, seeing what worked, what didn't, mixing a little bit more. I feel it. I don't see it in the cards, but I feel it. You're frustrated. You are frustrated with the pace that this is moving at. It is going way too slowly. But subconsciously, consciously, intuitively, you know that this is going to require time to build this thing that has the potential to be so incredibly abundant. It's going to take time, and you're aware of that. Advice that's being recommended for you. What advice or action is recommended? As I say, taking time. And even so, even taking this action, I feel like there's going to be a need for temperance within this. But the recommended action for you is to take action. Either communicate or take action. 8 of Wands, Cupid's arrows, messages of love. Communication about what's going on, about how you're feeling, about how you feel isolated, how you want to reconnect. Or taking action towards that to make something happen, to change the situation. That could just be you looking up and recognizing that you aren't alone, that you aren't truly cut off from everyone in your life. You're just feeling that way, maybe because you're looking down instead of looking up. Potential blocks to this action. Page of Voices. So you're gathering information, you're doing research. There could be some spying going on, looking at someone's social media. Maybe you see something or someone gives you some information that provides a block in this, something that makes you feel like, oh, it's not the right time to move forward. I want another card on that. Can you get some more information on this block with the Page of Swords? 2 of Swords. So someone is still gathering. It could be you, could be this person, whoever it is that, or situation. Excuse me. Someone is still gathering information, doing research, really looking at it, trying to put all the pieces together. And they still have to go within and find their own truth. I feel like they are, you or them, whoever this is that is potentially this block, is taking all this information, but trying to go within and leave the information on the outside to really find out what their truth is. I think until either you or whoever this is figures out what their actual truth is, that is going to be potentially a block to moving forward and taking this action. Your spiritual growth. Woo, that one came right out. Nine of Wands. Okay. I'm going to get some more cards for that position as well. 9 of Wands is you've been fighting the good fight. You've been, putting in the effort. You have won the battle. I mean, you really have. You have won the battle, but you are exhausted. You are defensive. You are the wounded warrior. And you're a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not gun shy, like... all the sounds spook you. Your senses are on edge. You're on guard and you're feeling very protective. Seven of Materials. There's a divine timing required. There's discernment. I mean, I think you're feeling guarded and protective with good reason. I think that discernment is about looking at what works and what doesn't work, weeding out the wheat from the chaff, deciding what has value and what needs to be released. I feel like you need to be aware and this is also just about divine timing. Again, temperance is also about divine timing. And I feel like with this divine timing in your reading so strongly, this is going to happen. When this happens in divine timing, you will know it is time for you to take this action. I want to make that as a side note. But I feel like what I'm feeling led to say here is that as you are using your discernment to separate what has value, what you want to put your effort and your time and your energy into bringing to fruition, and what you need to leave and let go to the past, be aware that you are defensive. You may be a little bit jaded. I hope you're not. I mean, it's been hard. Just be aware that you might be perceiving this from a very defensive perspective, and it might actually be better than you realize. So just let's temper that. Temper your emotions, temper your perspective as you are using your discernment within this situation. I'm going to get one more card for that position. Or two. Wow. Okay, with the Queen of Inspiration and the Six of Inspiration. So, you know what? As you do this, as you use your discernment and weed it out, as you work through this process, acknowledging your defensiveness, you're going to move from the 9 to the Queen. You are going to step into your power. You're going to find yourself passionately motivated, very inspired, ready to do the work, ready to overcome any obstacles that stand in your way between you and your goal, success, victory, being seen and recognized. This is an important part of your spiritual growth. That's why it's here in this position. Going through this, doing the work, not giving up hope, using temperance and waiting for the divine timing for things to happen. You are going to be incredibly successful in this process as long as you temper this. That's just a really big theme for you here. For the potential outcome, the Devil. Okay, the Devil can be addictions, difficulties, feeling trapped, tied, and bound to something. It can also be a very strong attraction. I'm going to get some more for that. Very strong attraction to someone, a soul bond, a soul contract. Let's see here. I would love to see the world come out next to that Devil to end that bondage. But let's see. What is the potential outcome? Tell me more about the Devil. Whoops. Almost as good as the world, not quite. Justice. There's going to be balance restored in this situation with the Seven of Wands. Perseverance. Not giving up. You are going to do the work. You're going to do whatever it takes. And there will be justice. Oh, with the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. An emotional new beginning. Creativity, passion, love, connection, community. Beautiful. You are going to, this justice is going to be restored because you are going to persevere. You're very determined. I love it. Your energy is so strong and forceful and focused on this. And tempered, balanced. I feel like you are really coming, although feeling a bit defensive, you really are trying to come at this from a very balanced perspective. And because you don't give up, because you persevere, justice will be restored. And there's going to be an emotional new beginning, a restart, a reboot, so to speak. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. So we had the Ancient Ones, card number 1 in reverse. So we'll read the medicine. The essence. The Ancient Ones are the shamans of old who defeated death and escaped from the tyranny of time. The Ancient Ones walked the earth like us in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization. As the medicine, the Ancient Ones beseech you to examine your attitudes and actions and be sure that they are of the highest integrity. Not forgiving an ancestor or yourself is keeping you from the freedom you seek. Remember, this is no longer your karma. You can break the chains that once bound you to the family drama and be free of your generational curses. Forgive the ones you need to release. Honor your biological ancestors by lighting a candle to them tonight. I feel like this is speaking to this Devil energy and this justice. You're at this place, or you're going to be at this place, to forgive and let go. Release that bondage to the past, to these karmic ties from ancestral wounds or ancestral karma that needs to be released. The Beloved in reverse, card number 5. So again, the Medicine. The Essence. The Beloved is the recognition of spirit in another and moving toward spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, our friend, and we experience being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the Beloved in everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature. The Medicine. Be careful with romantic love, the kind of love you fall in and out of. Own all the projections you have placed upon the person you are dreaming of. Remember that they are only mirroring back your own deep longings rather than revealing their true selves. If you fail to notice this, be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. Okay, so look at what is being reflected back to you. I feel like you're really, I don't know, I feel like you're very aware of this, actually, taking that step back to look at what's being reflected back to you, what it is that you are projecting and receiving back from these connections in your life. The Gatherer, upright, card number 21. The Essence. Before we cultivated grains, we collected the wild bounty of nature. The gatherer finds abundant seeds, nuts, berries, and wild greens where the ordinary person sees only barren soil. The gatherer is the provider, the forager, and the gardener who collects roots and vegetables for the long winter when game is scarce. She does not hoard, trusting the bounty around her. Trust the bounty around you. You might not feel like it, but you do have enough. Do not wander, the Medicine. Do not wander too far. Actually, you're upright. I'm sorry, the Invitation. Look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. You know, Taurus, I feel like we came into this reading with your energy being in this 5 of Pentacles lacking mindset, feeling isolated and alone, as if you've been cut off from community. And I feel like this is just, I mean, this card speaks all about that, but this is just your perception. It is not the reality. And I feel like in order to begin to recognize and see the abundance that you have in your life, start with the low-hanging fruit. You know, my mom always used to say to me, and I'm sure it came from a hymn at church or a lesson or whatnot, but my mother always used to say, count your many blessings, name them one by one. And I feel like if you start with the little things, like I'm grateful for the fact that I have a soft bed to sleep in. I'm grateful for the fact that I have coffee to drink in the morning. Whatever it is, start counting your blessings, naming the things that you are grateful for, and you will begin to see how much in your life you really do have to be grateful for, as well as expressing gratitude begins that flow of energy and opens that space for more to come into your life for you to be grateful for. You are not alone. You might feel like you are isolated, but there are people around you that love you and that want to offer you your support. And you are definitely going to find your way through this. I feel like this is just a temporary setback, a mood of the day almost. I do feel like this is a lesson that is a theme in your life, but I feel like really right now this is kind of a temporary setback. I see you making huge, huge strides. I mean, wow, your growth and your victory and your success, you're going to do this. And I feel like you're going to see the benefits of this in so many different aspects of your life, not just in your stability and security, but emotionally, as well as releasing karma from the past and restoring justice and balance in your life and in the life of your family, your soul family, the people around you. Wow. I love you guys so much. Taurus, you guys are, I love you. I can't say it enough. Anyway, this is what I have for you. I hope that it resonated, and if it does, I hope it helped. Would you please hit the thumbs up, the bell icon, leave a comment, subscribe. Any of those things are free for you, and they help my channel grow, and they help the videos get out there for other people who may need that message. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I love spending time with you guys, and until next time, love and light.